Hi, I'm glad that you've joined me today as we grow and learn together in leadership. Today I'd like to talk about the initial spark of leadership. If a leader wants to do anything in his life, he needs a spark in his heart. He needs a spark to turn on something from his life. Every creative person needs a spark to come up with something in life. And if you don't have that spark, oftentimes your life or vision, all those things would be a drag. Now, you may be at a point of doing something new for God, or maybe your leaders have sent you out somewhere to start a new work or to go and pioneer something for God or for the ministry. And so you must be wondering now, where do I start? How do I begin? What do I do, or how exactly do I start? The initial spark in someone's life is very interesting. It's something that excites you. It's something that really gets you going about a vision. It is like a moment of truth. When you're waiting on something, you're thinking through something, and suddenly it dawns on you, wait a minute, this is what I need to do, or this is what I'm excited about. It's like falling in love, or it's not just an idea, it's an idea you are in love with. It's not an idea that somebody is forcing on you, it's an idea that you've just fallen in love with and you're excited about. It's like waking up to a vision. And every person needs that spark to do something with his life. I remember years ago when we first started the discipleship schools in TROTB. I remember it was in one of our team meetings and our prayer summits. So we were just sitting and praying and seeking God together. And I just suddenly felt in my heart, wait a minute, we need to disciple people, disciple the nations. I felt God putting in my heart that we need to start these discipleship schools. It was a spark. We got excited about it. And it began in the presence of God. We prayed through it. We sought God. And as the spark began to grow, as it began to grow, and I began to tell others about it, and I began to take it back to God and pray with this. So when you are looking at starting something up, you need to be excited about it. You need to be excited about the whole concept, and you need to be excited about or energized about wanting to do that. It is not about a career. It is not about doing a career or doing something on a regular basis. It's about doing life, doing something that you feel God is calling you for. It's something that you'll be passionate to change things. It is something you'll be passionate about. It's something you really want to achieve things about. Now, a spark is like the ignition of a car. It's the first step. If you want to go from point A to point B, your car will not move unless you ignite the engines and you get it going. In the same way, if you really want to do something with your life, you want to do something with your career, you want to do something with your mission or ministry, you need that initial spark. And that is what keeps you alive. That's what keeps you awake. That's what gets you going and saying, this is what I want to do. Now, the key thing I want to leave behind today in this particular talk is, if you really want to catch a spark, you really need to be an inflammable object. Only a highly inflammable object catches that spark. Now, different people are different. For example, petrol is highly inflammable. You look at coal, charcoal, you see that it takes a little while to catch the fire, but then once it catches the fire, it stays on burning. While maybe a wet reed of wood might just be there and not really catch anything, even though there's fire all around. So if you really want to catch the spark, you need to work on who you are. Are you highly inflammable? If you're not highly inflammable, it's time to get inflammable with a vision that's going to keep you running, keep you passionate, and change the world around you. Catch the spark.